Hi everyone, it's Joey Remenyi from seekingbalance.com.au. One of the questions I've had submitted is, how do I keep myself from constantly focusing on my sounds, my tinnitus? And so how do I change my focus is the question. And first of all, I want to say this is a very useful question, but also a question that, again, the body's inviting us inwards to understand ourselves, to understand how our brain works, to understand how our body works, and to understand how the connections between our brain and body are working. And so how you change your focus on your body sounds will actually be particular to you and nuanced. So I can't sit here as the external expert and say, do this exactly, and it will be the exact path for you, because it's an inquiry, it's trial and error, and it changes on our mood, changes with our hormones, changes with how much we've slept, things we've eaten, things we've drunk, and so on and so forth. So what I want to share is that our attention is something that we can skillfully practice and gain more confidence with how we manage, direct and control our attention and our focus. And the number one tool we use in the Rocksteady program, everything always circles back to body scanning and becoming more and more skillful and adept at really deeply feeling and embodying all of our body. So we're not focusing just up here between the ears, which can often get us caught in those stress, fight, flight, freeze, fawn loops, which is the fear response. It's a physiological, normal defense and protect mechanism when we're alerted to a sound that we either think is threatening or that we really severely don't like. And so it's making us feel very uncomfortable. The brain can try and problem solve that by focusing more on the unpleasant or unwanted sound, and that can just keep us in this cycle of emotional difficulty and symptomatology. So as we learn to body scan and really inhabit more of our actual body, for many people with tinnitus, I really recommend they get into the body scans with all various different foot positions, standing, squatting, incorporating some really gentle breath awareness, and getting down into the feet, getting below the hips, and really getting to know the body. So awakening that sense of connection to the body and really leaning on the proprioceptive inputs, understanding the touch system and locating where our limbs and our spine and our body are in relationship to the world around us. So we're really learning how to both control our attention and how it's moving around the body. And we're learning how to be non-judgment and have equanimity, so that no matter what sound sensations or touch sensations or emotional sensations or even thought patterns that we witness and notice as we're body scanning, we're getting to know those physical, mental, emotional, spiritual layers of ourselves. We're learning to pay attention where we want to, and we're also learning to value every single sensation, thought, emotion, or experience equally the same. So that's really important, that we're not prioritizing certain symptoms or sensations and overly focusing in one area. We're actually learning to view everything with a sense of curiosity, kindness, and to keep going. And that is a skill and a practice. So there will be tricks and tips that you learn for yourself for how you best get to know your own personal strengths and challenges when it comes to attention. So I want to also talk about, just noticing here, I want to talk about our pleasures, joy, enjoyment, special interests, or hyperfixations that your brain and your body and your personality type and your authentic self will have areas of life that you just glide into effortlessly, and it lights you up. It fills you with vitality and vibrancy. And these will be things that you simply just like for pure fun. You're not necessarily earning money or looking for a gold medal. It's not about an external reward. It's internally motivating and rewarding. So I would, again, just encourage you to explore that part of yourself, your joys, your pleasures, anything that takes your fancy. Deeply engage in your special interests. Allow your brain to fully absorb itself in your special interests, where you get that optimal neural firing, and it's an effortless way of getting your attention to zone in to things that really light you up. So my Rocksteady program will give you step-by-step nourishing and nurturing guidance. There's 6 modules. There's lots of information to help you get into your body, to develop body scanning skills step by step. It is so nuanced, and there are so many different ways to body scan. every single body scan you ever do, your whole life will be a new experience, because every moment, every present moment here and now, we're a new person with new neural synapses synapsing and new things to observe and learn. So it really is a wonderful journey of curiosity and discovery. And then just giving yourself the freedom to notice what your pleasures are, your joys, your special interests, to make that a new almost obsession in a healthy way, a therapeutic obsession, to shift away potentially from that unhelpful symptom focus. So I hope this has been useful. I'm Joey Remenyi. You can learn more about me at seekingbalance.com.au.